This Camp Chef XT24 pellet grill, and honestly, just looking at it brings up a lot of thoughts, especially for someone like me who isn't super experienced with grills or smokers. So in this quick review, I'm just going to tell you about what it's really like to have this thing out on your deck and why it has sort of become part of the family, at least for us. First off, its look is classic. Big, solid, black body with a stainless steel touch, some nice legs and wheels at the bottom, and a solid handle on the front so you can tilt and roll it around if you need to move it. With the cord and pellet hopper on one side, it's a bit heavy, about 110 pounds, which is not light. But honestly, with those wheels, I can move it without a problem. The whole thing feels sturdy, and in my experience, it's held up for years sitting outside. No joke, it's probably 3 years old at this point and still going strong, though I can't say it's spotless. If anything, the dirt and little signs of use just show how much this grill means around here. Let me be straightforward. I was a bit unsure about using something like a pellet grill because I wasn't super familiar with how it worked. But after watching it in action and tasting the results, I can honestly say it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. For anyone not familiar, a pellet grill is basically a smoker and a grill powered by wood pellets. You fill the hopper, the compartment on the side, with wood pellets, plug it in, and then set the temperature with a dial. The grill uses electricity to feed the right amount of wood pellets and keep a constant temperature, so the inside stays just right for cooking, or for that smoked flavor everyone loves. So talking about key features, I'm probably most impressed with the smoke control and the temperature consistency. The Camp Chef XT24 has a thing called PID technology, which pretty much just means it keeps the temperature exactly where you want it. No big swings or sudden drops. If you love slow-cooked meats or want to try recipes that need a steady low temp for hours, this grill is spot on. There's also this smoke number setting. Basically, you can choose how smoky you want your food, from just a hint up to that full-blown backyard barbecue flavor. That's super helpful even for a newbie like me, because I don't have to guess or keep opening the lid to check if my food is getting the right amount of smoke. Another thing that's honestly made outdoor cooking less of a chore is the ash cleanout system. You might not think about it when you first look at the grill, but after smoking a big brisket or a batch of wings, there's a lot of ash and grease left over. With the XT24, I can just pull a little lever and dump all the ash from the burn box, instead of having to take the whole thing apart. It's one of those features you end up appreciating after you've spent a good afternoon grilling. From my experience, it's perfect for those big family weekends or when you want to have friends over for a cookout. It might not look massive from the outside, but you can fit a good amount of meat on there, and I've seen brisket, ribs, chicken, sausage, you name it, all happening at the same time. The results are honestly delicious. I don't even have to be the main person using the grill to know the food is coming out great, because it's the first thing people talk about when we eat. Now, as much as I like it, I have to talk about a couple things. I'd recommend this for anyone who's okay with a little bit of a learning curve, especially if you've never used a pellet grill before. The first time you set it up, it does take a bit of reading and fiddling with the controls. It's not like those old charcoal grills where you just light it up and wait. There are settings, and you need to pay attention to the heat and smoke levels. But once you get used to it, it's really easy. Plus, the manual is pretty clear, and there are a ton of videos out there that walk you through those first steps. One thing I noticed is that at higher temperatures, this grill can burn through pellets pretty fast. So if you're grilling steaks at high heat or want to do pizzas at those pizza oven temperatures, just be ready to refill the hopper or keep some extra pellets on hand. But for most barbecue sessions, especially the low and slow ones, you should be fine for hours. I guess that's just something to keep in mind, especially if you plan on smoking all day. The look and feel of this grill also deserve a mention. I know I already said it looks solid, but it feels solid too. All the pieces fit together well, there aren't any sharp or flimsy bits, and the shelves and handles make it easy to work with. You can tell it's made to hold up to a lot of use, even just from touching the materials. The whole design is simple but clean, and it doesn't take up a crazy amount of space on the deck either. Maintenance and cleanup are super simple, which, to me, is a big win. The grates come out for easy washing, and as I mentioned before, the ash and grease management make it way less messy than other grills I've seen. I try to do a quick wipe down after every cook, and so far, that's been enough to keep it in good shape. Like I said, Ours has survived plenty of rain, a little snow, and all kinds of barbecue marathons, and it still looks great for its age. A lot of people might think you have to be a barbecue pro to justify something like this, but honestly, I'd recommend this for anyone who wants to make great food without having to stress about keeping a fire going or fighting big temperature swings. The digital controls make it easy to get confident, even if you're like me and you don't grill every week. And honestly, I was kind of surprised by how much I ended up liking it, just because it gives you the chance to make all kinds of good food, from slow-cooked briskets to burgers and even pizza. In my opinion, if you're looking for something that can handle both fast weeknight burgers and slow weekend barbecue, this is a strong pick. The learning curve isn't bad, the cleanup won't leave you dreading the next cookout, and the food that comes off of it is top-notch. All the family and friends say so, even if I'm just the one helping to eat. In conclusion, the Camp Chef XT24 pellet grill stands out for its balance between straightforward operation and real, smoky flavor. It's tough, it's practical, and it pretty much guarantees tasty results, even for someone like me who was nervous at first. If you're on the fence, I'd say give it a try, especially if you're ready to upgrade from basic grilling to something with a little more versatility and flavor. Just make sure you keep some extra pellets on hand and don't stress too much about the first setup. You'll get the hang of it way faster than you think. If you've got any questions about this grill or want to share your own barbecue stories, drop a comment below. And if you're into these kinds of quick reviews or want more real-life experience with outdoor gear, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. Thank you for watching.